Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Sorry if I seem a little out of it, my back is killing me, I just really wanted to get this made. It is the McFarlane Toys Spawn Platinum Chase Edition concept art Spawn. When they originally announced the concept art Seth MacFarlane 2-pack, I loved the look of the Seth MacFarlane concept art Spawn. And I really wanted that, but I didn't want to buy the 2-pack because I super didn't care to have a figure of McFarlane, and I honestly didn't think anyone would buy it if I tried to sell it on the aftermarket. So, when I saw this guy at Walmart, the Platinum Edition, you know I had to pick that puppy up. Pretty cool. It's got 30 years of McFarlane Toys, anniversary of that. It really seems to be just the same figure but repainted. See, there's the original blue concept art, and there is the red. So if you look at the back of the box, it says, this quote by Todd McFarlane, "When I first created Spawn as a kid, it was more of a sci-fi story. To me, sci-fi means space. Space is cold. Cold is blue. Many years later, when I pulled out my portfolio, I decided to make Spawn from the pit of hell. Hell is hot, so I played around with the colors and ended up with the Spawn you see today." Many would say that's really basic, and it is. Basic doesn't mean bad, though. Like, space, and, you know, blue is kind of the universal color for cold, red is kind of the universal color for hot. I think that probably really helped Spawn connect with an international audience. Those basic things can be beautiful in their simplicity. Doesn't make them bad. I've read through the first Spawn compendium, I'm a big fan, and now, let's open the figure. Interesting facts, this little product code inside the packaging refers to him as High School Spawn, which, you know, is because Seth MacFarlane, Todd McFarlane. Seth MacFarlane's the comedian, right? Todd McFarlane designed him in high school, but it kind of makes it seem like this Spawn is in high school, which is pretty funny. And here he is out of package, the concept art Platinum Edition Spawn. From high school. Whoa! Is he gonna ace his test? I'm sorry, I can't get over that name. I just can't, I'm sorry. He's actually really cool, and I kind of love him. He's so pulpy looking. Does he not look like an old pulp hero? He looks like he'd be at home next to the Phantom. Actually, that gives me an idea. Wink wink, foreshadowing. He's really cool. I think this would make a great pulpy Spawn. But, he's just a really cool figure all around. Let me show you his accessories first. I don't normally show accessories first, but I want to go ahead and get this very shiny card out of the way. As I've said recently, I'm kind of getting sick of the cards, and I'd rather just have more accessories, but 30th anniversary and stuff, and since he's concept art, that makes this card much more interesting to me. Much more interesting to me. I like that gold border. It's really nice. I'm going to put it in a penny sleeve and card holder for sure. That's neat. Much neater than usual. Also comes with the normal stand that all these Spawn figures come with. I do appreciate that McFarlane includes a bunch of stands, even if their figures usually don't really need them to actually stand well. I do kind of appreciate that. As you can see, the left hand of the figure comes with a fist hand, and the right hand comes with a holding hand. The left hand also comes with a holding hand because there are two accessories to hold, but then there's also this kind of pointing, no Shindairu, or whatever they say in Fist of the North Star hand. Very JoJo-y, pointy hand. And then we also have the two energy effects, which are both very different. I think that's cool. This one's more like electricity. This one's more like fire. I like that distinction. It's really cool. I think the fire effect is my favorite. I wasn't going to display him with these, but after really seeing them in his hands and stuff, I do think it's really cool, and he holds it very well. It ain't going nowhere. So I do think I'll be displaying him with this. It's very cool. But I am going to take it out to show you the rest of the figure. He's actually beautifully sculpted. I really like the head sculpt and his big collar. Look at that big old pulpy collar. God, I love it. I love how the cape connects to the chest. I love the big belt buckle, the big boots with the skull on it. So buccaneer. He's very pulpy looking. He must have taken some kind of pulp inspiration. He's really nice. I love characters that have a different inner color on their cape, like Rebirth Batman style, you know. I really like that dark purple on the inside. It really gives a whole Dark Avenger vibe to him. Despite the lighter blue, the red eyes are really menacing. A lot of good fine detail like veins and etc. all around the body. Really clean paint. We have a rubber bussy covering, which will help with articulation later. And the cape stays on very, very well. Very well. Speaking of articulation, you have up and down on the head, a nice wobble. You know I like a nice wobble with, of course, a rotation, side-to-sidey kind of stuff. A lot of movement on the arm where it connects to the torso, up and down, all around, bicep swivel, double elbow bend. You have forward and back on the wrists, and a beautiful rotation. You have a good bit of torso movement. See, it's painted all the way up the joint, which is really nice. You have the rubber bussy covering. There's a joint there. Forward, in and out, tiny bit of rotation, and he does kick back since it's a rubber covering and not hard plastic like Hasbro or something. Break for a fart. And now we continue. So, we have a double knee bend right there. It looks like there is a joint on the boot, but there isn't. So there's no boot swivel, though it does look like it. You have up and down on the feet, rotation on the feet, an ankle pivot, toe beans, and pegals on the bottom of the feet for the stand. So yeah, the articulation is about exactly what you would expect. Pretty good stuff. Now let's get into size comparisons. First up, here's our Spawn next to some other McFarlane Spawn figures. These are from like the revival of them making Spawn figures, kinda. Here on the left we have the deluxe Al Simmons Spawn with Throne, and on the right we have Haunt. I've reviewed both these figures. I've also reviewed the entirety of the Haunt graphic novel series and the first compendium of Spawn. Just FYI. Plus, Invincible, and I've reviewed all of Invincible and some of Ant, both of which Spawn appear in. Anyhow, he looks great with them. It's all the same line, and as long as you scale fine with your own line, you scale well. Here comes Naughty Cat. Hey, Big Kitty. Perfect Angel. Precious Nub. I love you. You're my queen. Please don't sit on Haunt. Here he is with some other McFarlane figures I've reviewed. On the left, we have the Doom Marauder. This is a demon from their Doom line, Doom Eternal. And I gotta say, I love displaying these Spawn figures with my Doom figures because, let me tell you, Doom is a fun game. I do believe I have reviewed the 2016 Doom on this channel. There's like a Godzilla Reviews 2016 Doom or something like that. I don't remember. I think I have. But a Doom Spawn crossover would be rad, right? That would be awesome. Like, incredible. There have been multiple Spawn Batman crossovers, two of which I have. I don't have the most recent one. So you could also display him with your McFarlane DC Multiverse figures, like this Multiverse Keaton Batman from the Flash movie. Yeah, he also looks pretty good with that Batman, because they're all kind of 7-inch scale. And the last figure is one that I'm really excited to see him with. Here is Spawn, with the NECA Original Superheroes Phantom. Yes, dude. He looks perfect with this NECA Phantom. Do they not look like they should team up? They got the matching skull motif, the matching eyes. The Phantom was actually the one to pioneer the blanked out eyes and the skin tight clothing. Really, that's true. They got the outer underwear. They look great together. Look, he's even got the dark blue and black, dark blue and black. These figures look awesome together. I will almost certainly be displaying him right next to the Phantom, right after I have some playtime. So what are my final thoughts on the McFarlane Toys Spawn Platinum Edition High School Concept Art Chase Variant Thawne figure? Thawne? I know he's blue, but he's not that blue. Waka Waka. Anyway, he's really cool. Look at him doing his little juju, his little magic. Ah, he's so cool. I love him so much. So glad I picked him up. He really is an incredible looking figure. If you're a big Spawn fan, this is a must get. Really, I'm dead serious. It's so cool. It's a unique piece. We don't get concept art figures a lot from really any line these days. So this is a unique piece that I'm really going to treasure in my superhero collection. So that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all next time. Bye for now.